Good morning, it's me. I'm back. I've been here twice already now. Uh, can you see? I'm landscape now. I'm so excited. So yeah, you can see more of my mess in my background, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. Hopefully I got some lighting issues taken care of this morning. Hi, Kathy. And I'm landscape, and I'm so excited. That makes me happy. That will help with the lighting in the first place, but also it just, I don't know, everything just works better landscape. Hi, Carrie. Thanks for helping me this morning. I'll have to send you a card too, because you came on and you helped to begin with. Just Terry was helping like crazy, so I appreciated you helping so much. So if you're on here, make sure that you tell me hi, because I can't always tell when people come on. Sometimes I can see a number up there, but I can't tell who is here. So I'm excited to be here. I'm over the moon excited that I'm in landscape again instead of portrait. That makes me very happy. My shirt looks funny. And I'm stamping in the dark. I have my lights turned off. So yeah, any light that's on is just like what's coming through my blinds. So, ooh, it just lighted up more. So I am here. Oh, I didn't even say, I'm Stephanie Flath. Thanks for joining me today. You can find me every Wednesday morning, 10:30 a.m. On my business page here. I'm sorry, I'm being kind of wiggly this morning. Hi, Kathy. Thanks for coming. And you can find me anytime, day or night. You can order from me 24/7, or check what I've shared during the week or during the day or whatever. On my website, dazzledbystamping.com. So, hopefully I have some lighting issues taken care of. Good morning from up north a bit. Yeah, I forgot. I looked you up one time, your address. Is it Morley? Is that right, Kathy? I feel like I think I even Google mapped it. I was just curious how far away you were. Aren't you just like an hour away from Grand Rapids area? Anyway, I was just curious. I wanted to know because I don't remember. I'm not always good with my geography, but I know how to use Google Maps. Morley is okay. Cool. Excuse me. Oh, I still have samples in front of me from last week. I used it for helping with my lighting issues this morning. I had a couple people come on live with me to give me feedback to see how I'm looking. So today I'm going to show you, I don't know if you watched my my presentation video from Minneapolis. Oh, sometimes it's hard to watch because I was so nervous. Oh my goodness. There was just a lot going on. And that was rough. That took a lot out of me, more than I expected that it would. So anyway, but today, why I brought that up is today where I'm going to use the Floral Essence stamp set. I'm not using the whole bundle. I want to use the stamp set. I love oh, thank you, Kathy. Oh my goodness. You were there, right? Because I feel like, am I wrong? I feel like I had a notification that you friended me like as soon as I sat down or something. Seriously, for an hour after I sat back down, I just had to sit there and breathe deep. It was just crazy. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Floral Essence is what we're dealing with. So I'm also going to use, I didn't bring it. It's too hard. You need to see the designer paper in person, but I'm using some of the designer paper today too. So Floral Essence, the whole suite is pages 106 through 108 in the brand new catalog that just went live. I'm so excited. I placed my order yesterday. I was kind of happy to be able to do that. And I'm getting ready for new catalog launch party. I never know whether to call it party or parties because I put 6 times out there to try to catch people when it works for them. So So it's 2 days worth of times that you can sign up. So I'm getting ready for that. So I had to order stuff for that, and I'm just so excited for it. So we're using Floral Essence today, and I took care of some lighting issues, and I figured out a way. I wondered how people did this. Well, I thought people bought extra things to be able to do this. I always hear people talk about a switcher that do Facebook Lives or whatever, and I can actually flip it. It takes time with me being in your eyes. Sorry. But I can flip it so that you're not watching me stamp upside down. So hopefully I got some things fixed today. So excited about that. Okay, so I'm using Floral Essence, and I'm using some new colors on my second card. And I'm using, I gotta see, where did I put it? Oh, I got it. And I'm using the, they don't come like this. When I know I'm going to use them a lot, I put them on one of my magnet cards. Not trying to advertise for Stampin' Storage, but that's where I got these. They're so amazing and better than trying to get it off tape. So the they're called Stitched Nested Labels Dies. I knew I would love these, and I've been using them. So I'm making 2 cards that are a little bit similar, but I'm using the stamps in a way that I think I saw somebody else do on some card. I'm like, oh, I didn't know that's how you could do that. So I'm doing it. So anyway, I'm going to put you down to stamp. And remember, I can't always see when you're commenting, especially with my new way that I'm going to switch it. I can't see when you're commenting until I get everything back out of the way and back up. So feel free to comment, ask questions while I'm stamping, and I'll get back to you if I later after I'm done going live and editing and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so I'm going to put you down, and so I'm going to be doing some clicking stuff when I put you down, so that I'm switching you. First I'm switching you that way, then up and down. Okay, so can you read my Stampin' Up logo? It's straight on. All right, I'm showing you, so you can see what I'm doing. I'm showing you a card. This is one of our cards from last week. So I'm just holding it normal, and you guys can see it. I'm so excited that I figured this out. I didn't think I had the capability. So I did send out my cards to Mary Barr. She was my winner from last week. So remember, if you want what I'm making today, make sure that you share, comment, and like my post. So I told you I'm dealing with Floral Essence, and there's a couple flowers here that I think are supposed to be used together, and because that's how I saw somebody else's card, and so I liked it a lot. So I'm going to be using this stamp and this stamp here together. And so I'm starting with, so here's the stuff that I'm going to use. First of all, this is Purple Posy. I think you can see the I think you can see the color a little bit okay. Unfortunately, the ink you can't get right now. There's a quality issue with it, and Stampin' Up! Just posted an update yesterday that they won't have an update for us for another 6 weeks. So unfortunately, we can't use the ink, or you can't buy the ink, but the cardstock is still gorgeous. So so I'm using one of the, I already ran this through the Big Shot. So I'm using one of the Stitched Nested Labels dies. That's a long thing. I'm gonna have to come up with my own nickname for him or something. So I already ran it through the Big Shot, so it's ready. Remember, it's like piercing, poking through instead of the stitched lines. It helps you get it out of your die a lot more easily. Okay, so I have my stamps mounted already, and the first thing that I'm going to use is Blueberry Bushel. So I chose these colors because this is the piece of designer paper that I'm using, and some of the colors in this designer paper is Blueberry Bushel and Blackberry Bliss. So that's what I'm going to be using. So, excuse me. So I'm going to, I should put it so I'm not right in camera or across the camera. Okay, so I'm going to be inking up my stamp, and I'm stamping off once. This is a good way to do two-step stamping, so you don't have to use lots of colors. Okay, so I stamped it off and then stamped it on my piece, and then I'm going to take the smaller one, and I'm not stamping this one off, and basically I'm just lining up kind of the center of this flower. And so I have like my flower has some extra petals and extra layers, and it gives it a little bit of dimension. So I love that. I just think that's so cool. Okay, so I'm going to clean this really quick. I probably could just stamp it off a little bit more, but I'm going to clean it. So now I am using Blackberry Bushel. Same stamps, different color. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing. The big one, I'm going to stamp it off, and I'm tilting it the other way. And the small one, we're going to go straight on. I love it. Okay, then we have the center I'm going to do in Crushed Curry. This is another color that's in some of the designer papers in the Perennial Essence. And then I need some stems and leaves, just a little bit. Oh, sorry. Okay, so I'm not exactly sure which way the stem is supposed to go, but I like it to be aiming. I'm stamping it a few times to soften it a little bit. It's part of the Donna. You guys remember the Donna? So I'm turning it so that it's aiming in the direction my flower is going. And then we have some leaves here. Leaves here. Okay. Here's my piece. Sorry, I'm still learning where I should put this in my screen. All right. So now what I want to do is I'm going to put my designer paper down. It makes me sad to cover up such pretty designer paper. That's the one bad thing about double-sided designer paper. You can't use both of them. Okay, so I want it to go like this, but I'm testing it out here a little bit. And I'm not stamping this, or I'm not leaving this on here like this. I want to see where it goes, because I want to use my words right above it. So these words are, with friendly thoughts and best wishes today and every day. So I'm going to go right above where this is going to go, but then I want dimensionals. Perfect. Oh, that's how I get ink on my fingernail when I'm trying to close it. Okay, so I'm just putting dimensionals on the back here. And my card's almost done. I didn't do any background, I just kind of went simple. And even though I'm covering up part of it, I kind of wanted the, well, I wanted the flowers and the designer paper to be the focus. So, and I want this, my positioning, I wanted the corners of this die to be across the designer paper, just offsetting those corners and lines. I don't know, it's just pleasing to the eye. So there's one. Okay, so now I'm going to go on to the next one. I can't see your comments so if you need something, I will answer when I pull you back up, okay? All right, so now this new color is Rococo Rose. You can see this color a little bit better today. And I'm going to use, first of all, I'm going to do a little bit of a background. Man, these new ink pads are hard to open. The newer they are, they haven't been worked out or broken in, or I don't know, whatever. Okay, so here's another one of the flowers from the stamp set. Still the Floral Essence. And I'm just kind of going to make a background here. At least on part of it. Here. Alright, so I only want this on part of here. So here's my background. Alright. Then I'm going to do the same type of stamping on, this is a smaller of the stitched nested labels. I think I'm just going to call them nested. I wonder if we have any other things that have nested in the word, in the name. Oh, and I got to clean my flower again because I'm using the same flower, given the same look, but I wanted some, something with pink. I was just in a pink mood. Okay, so I'm doing the same thing. Probably should have shown a different technique, but I don't know, I just really liked seeing these layers. Okay, remember, I need to stamp off my big one. And I'm going to see something. Okay, we're going to go this way. And then the small one, we're going to go straight on. I don't know if I finished my thought. Oh, that was bad inking. Okay, we're going to see how I can, see if I can do this. It wasn't bad stamping, it was bad inking. All right. Try this out. All right, good. I don't know if I finished my thought earlier. When you do two-step stamping, this is kind of two-step stamping, or I don't know if it's supposed to be, but that's the way that it's turning out. Two-step, I always think of two different colors that you use, but you don't have to. You can stamp off and use the same color to get the extra detail that you're wanting to add. Okay, so I'm done with Rococo Rose. And going with Old Olive again. Did I even tell you that? Old Olive for the stems. So I'm actually gonna extend it a little bit. And then I didn't figure this out until last night when I was stamping, that this stamp, like, you can put the stem right through the middle of it. I kept trying to go all the way to one side or something. Now this time, instead of bouncing it, I'm going to pick up some color from the leaves that I just stamped, just using my blender pen. So just to soften it a little bit, then run it off clear. I feel like this one's kind of dry. Then I need the center again. For some reason I love these. I love the yellow center. Now these, the name of the flower that's in this stamp set and in the designer paper is called an anemone. Did you guys ever hear of an anemone flower? I didn't. All right. Oh, I just remembered. Well, I'll just have to do this here. When I was setting up my stuff earlier or last night, my ribbon flew away. Good thing my spool is still here. Okay, so before I get this all put together and figure out where my ribbon's going to go, I'm going to do my saying here. So this saying says, all days are beautiful that begin with you. Oh, that's so sweet. Now remember, whenever I use photopolymer and a fabric pad, any of our blacks, or if you have an older stamp set, I always test it on scrap first before I actually stamp it on my project. Sometimes it just doesn't, they don't like each other. Okay, so here's my saying. This is so saffron, by the way. And before I put this all together, I'm going to put my ribbon on here. I had a piece cut, so I wouldn't have to do this part. But it blew away, and this is easier, I guess, than going to get it. Left over right, right over left. I didn't do this. I didn't show this way of doing it this time. All right. There's some really pretty ribbon that's in this suite. I think I may have used it last week. I forgot. No, I didn't use it last week. Anyway, it's really pretty. It's petal pink. I'm not sure how well that would have gone with this Rococo Rose. I'm not sure. But also, I'm sorry, but you can't get it right now. It's non-orderable. So I made the mistake of showing it at my club last night. When I was cutting, I didn't even remember that we couldn't get it until after I was ready to cut and it was all designed. And I'm like, oh shoot. Okay, so I'm putting. Let's see if I can get in here to put that down. That doesn't work. Okay. So this is going down here. See, I wanted a background, but I'm covering up a lot of it, but I still wanted to put something there. So I'm going a little bit lower than center. I don't know, just what sounds good to me. And then we need some more dimensionals. So remember, if you would like this card, or the other one that I just made, make sure that you like and comment and share my post. And I'm planning to give cards to Terry Denbeston and Carrie Hacker. They were on with me earlier to help me with my lighting issues. So here's my other card. I don't know, I just really think that's pretty. Whenever I get the new colors, like I'm not ever sure about it until I start working with it. And then, except for Lemon Lime Twist, there was no question when that came out that I was like, liked it. Okay, so I'm going to bring you up, but I'm going to switch you first. Okay, first of all, upside down, this way, and then coming up. Ha! Here I am. Hey, Dustin Amerson is watching. Are you still on, Dustin? Thank you. I'm glad that you like it. Somebody shared. Kathy shared. I'm looking. Okay. Oh, sorry. Bouncing like crazy. Just trying to look at my comments. Okay. So make sure that you like and comment and share. And you will be in a random drawing, I should say, a random drawing for my my cards that I just made. And thank you again to Terry and Carrie. Ha, that rhymes. Hey, you're watching. Were you on earlier, Terry? Or did you just come on when I got all done? I just saw your name pop up. Thank you again for helping me earlier. Just in case you didn't get to see anything, I'll show your show cards again. Okay, so here's the first one that I made. This is with, the card base is Purple Posy, and this is using the Floral Essence stamp set. And this is Rococo Rose, and 2 of the flowers in there. Thank you, Kathy, for sharing. I appreciate that. Okay, so I talked to you about sharing and all that kind of stuff, and about my new catalog launch party. Make sure that you sign up for a time for that. That is on, it's 5 minutes late. Oh, work gets in the way. Oh, yeah. I know. Work does get in the way. Thanks for joining me anyway. Okay, so one more thing that I have to, well, it's kind of, it's 2 things, 2 separate things. Besides my catalog launch party, I also am starting a new referral program. So I'm going to show you right now. I have a free class pass. I got to get in the... Hi, Julie. I'm glad you're here. I just got done stamping. So this is my business card and free class pass. I have a free class pass here. And I'm starting a referral program that I can send them to you, or when you're with me, sorry, my nose gets itchy. When you're with me, you can grab some from me, as many as you want. I will give you free class passes for you to hand out to your friends and family and whoever you think just might want to try a class out. And what I want you to do is to put your name on it, wherever you want, front or back or whatever. So when, was on a conference? Thanks. So whenever you want, you can hand out a free class pass to a friend. And if they turn it in and your name's on it, then you're going to be entered into a drawing. And, well, no, it's not going to be entered into a drawing. It's a contest. This contest is this one is going for June and July. And the person with the most free class passes that are turned in with their name on it, it can't be somebody who already stamps with me. It can't be just like, oh, here's my friend from club, or here's somebody who already comes with me. It has to be somebody new. I don't know them yet. So when they turn in your free class pass, then you get credit for somebody having come. And the person with the most free class passes turned in from other people, from new friends, you will get a $10 gift certificate for free product, or even you could use it on class, I guess. So you will receive a $10 gift certificate if you were one that had the most free class passes turned in. So I can mail them to you. You can come and pick them up. If you're here at club or a class, you can get as many as you want. I will give as many as you want. So it's a way for me to meet new people and have new people at my class. So that's one thing. The other thing is, I've kind of been saying this, but I need to be more consistent saying this. When you come to a class of mine and you bring a brand new friend, again, it can't just be somebody that you know, or that you know that stamps with me already. Each of you will get 3 cards from my card rack. Have you seen my card rack? So I have my card rack over there, and there's a whole bunch more that are available. They're not actually in the rack yet because there's not room. But so I have all the cards that I get from swaps and that I make extras from and whatever. I have lots of cards. So if you bring a friend that's new to me to a class, whether it's a club or a class or whatever, if you bring a new friend, you each get 3 get to pick 3 cards from my rack. So the cards normally aren't, can you buy them? Yes, you can buy them. but you have to look through them. So yes, I'm selling them now, Julie. You can buy my cards. I'm just not, I still don't do custom orders like you, when you tell me that you want 70 of a certain kind of card. I haven't been doing that. But anyway, so they're $2 each or 3 for $5. But if you bring a new friend to class, then you each get to pick 3 of them. So, okay. I think that is it for what I was wanting to share with you today. I'm just looking at everything that I wrote down. Yep, I guess that's it. So, thank you for joining me today on my live. Let me know if you have questions. Sign up for my new catalog launch parties that are next week. And no, they're not next week. 2 weeks yet. 17th and 18th, Monday and Tuesday. And have a wonderful day. And I will talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.